Welcome to Trashferbrains. On today's episode, April Fool's Day.
Aha, we're really not talking about that movie because it is April Fool's. So
Today
fucking
is.
fooled you.
Actually, I didn't even think about that when I
Said let's
said
do this
let's
movie.
do it. I didn't even think we were doing it on April Fool's Day.
Aha.
Now, you're not watching it or listening on April Fool's, but...
Nope. Really, we're doing Teddy Ruxpin's greatest hits.
Woo!
Hi, my name is Teddy Ruxpin.
I love some Teddy Ruxpin. Or, what's his name? What's Teddy's real name?
Teddy Sucksman.
Teddy Sucksman, the son of a bitch.
Now Teddy can tell you a story in a whole new way.
I don't like that one. He's mean. He assaults people sexually.
Or you can assault him. Either way.
But like, yes, please.
There's no judgment here.
Yeah. You do you.
You do what you want
You're going to get the charges, not
with
me.
your property.
That's right. Because technically you bought him at a store. He didn't just show up at your house.
Well,
Unless
I
it was
made
Amazon.
mine.
Huh?
I made mine.
Oh, you made one?
Yeah.
He's real crafty. But no, we are doing, was it 1986?
Yes,
April
sir.
Fool's Day.
I think there was 3 movies in 86 based on April Fools.
Yeah.
We just did one of them.
Yeah, we just did Slaughter High.
That was supposed to be called April Fool's Day.
But April Fool's Day was doing this one.
Yes.
Or Universal.
Universal was.
Yeah. So they couldn't use that for Slaughter High. So,
I guess that's why they changed it. I don't know if they.
Well, you got to think, man. You're not going to try to put April Fool's Day out, 2 different movies, same title, same year. That's
True.
confusing as shit.
I mean, yeah, I don't know.
You know, that
I almost feel like Slaughter High changed the ending because of this movie.
They might have, because I don't know which one really came out first. You know what I'm saying? Like, did April Fool's Day come out before Slaughter High? It might have.
I have no idea.
But if it did, then they saw that ending. It was like, okay, well, let's change this because
it seemed in Slaughter High, it seemed like they were trying to do this movie basically, like the same, like ending.
Yeah,
because you remember in Slaughter High, there's all those scenes where everything's cleaned up and all that. That kind of felt like they were trying to do like a April Fool's, motherfucker.
Yeah, pretty much. That would make sense. Now thinking about it, because like I said, I mean, we did Slaughter High a few weeks ago or whatever. But yeah, that movie, the way it was cleaned up, and then you found out it was all a fucking fever dream of this dude that was on anesthesia or whatever, getting the face grabbed. Like,
yeah, he had a revenge plot going in his fucking mind.
And
fair enough, I guess. Fair enough.
But it's kind of like you did this whole movie, and you know what? We're not even talking about Slaughter High. We've already discussed the shit out of it. We're gonna let that go. But I liked April Fool's Day better because the way it all played out, it was like, okay, you thought all these people were really getting fucking murked. Everybody was dying. And then it was like, surprise, we're all alive in the study. Like, this is Clue. But like what we talked about, what could have been better is if the last shot, not the Jack in the Box on the side winking at you, which was kind of fucking weird because I don't think Jack in the Box is wink at people. But
Did it wink?
yeah.
I don't even pay
Or
attention.
that chick should have got her throat cut by the other chick.
Oh, yeah, it shouldn't have been a fake out.
Because you already had a whole movie built and you faked this out with that. Like, oh shit, these people are all alive. Aha, April Fool's Day. When her little drunk ass off champagne went back to the room, she should have got her throat cut.
That girl who pulled the prank, that was the one who had the abortion, right?
She had an abortion?
Not the main chick.
Nan, like the
Nan, yeah.
But Nan didn't pull the prank.
Who was it?
I thought it was Muffy or Buffy or
No. I'm saying at the end of the movie when the fake throat cut, the one who did that was Nan, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
April Fool.
She had an abortion?
That was the whole point of this movie with the tape recorder in her closet with the baby noises.
Well, I mean, I was under the assumption she had a abortion.
No. Well,
But that's a rude fucking joke. If she had an abortion to have a fucking tape recorder with a baby.
yeah, at the end
That's
of the
fucking rude as shit.
At the end of the movie, Muffy's like, I may have taken a few things a little too far, but
I do regret
some of the fake clues that I put into the bedrooms were taken a bit too seriously. And I'm sorry about that.
Too
All's
far.
good. Party! Woo!
But we had fun, didn't we? Come on!
No, I'm sorry. Like, if I was Nan, because I don't remember none of these people's names. I just remember Nan's.
Biff.
Well, that's Biff Tannen. That's not his name in the goddamn movie.
Biff.
Biff Tannen from Back to the Future. That's how he came back to life. He went back in the past. And
Muffy. Nan.
Buffy.
I don't remember any of the
Then
other
you had
people's
Stuffy.
names.
You had Iffy. He didn't know what he wanted to do.
They should have known from right when they saw Buffy and Muffy. They should be like, this is fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
You fucking uncreative bitch.
She had a twin? What the fuck? Like,
Named Buffy.
you know what? It'd have been better.
What came first, Muffy or Buffy, you think?
I would like to think Buffy.
In the hypothetical, like twins are born, you name the first one either what? Muffy or Buffy.
Yeah. You would think Buffy showed up first. But
You'd think.
maybe the parents were backwards.
It's not the 90s
They
yet.
had dyslexia. And then went Buffy first. Buffy. God damn it, it's too late. You already said Buffy. Sold. But to me, I mean, overall, this movie, I can't remember all the characters. But the way, like, the deaths of shit were going, it did lead me to believe that these people were dying.
I already knew the fucking end. So.
Well, I knew the end because I saw it years ago. But if you, it's like first time watching it, which
Yeah,
I'd
I'd
find it hard to believe anybody has never seen this fucking movie. But I'm sure there are people out there.
it doesn't feel like it's a prank.
No.
Yeah, there's not really anything like hinting towards that, I don't think.
The only things that seemed like a prank to me was like, for instance, the well scene when the chick fell in the well and it was like the head just bobbing. Like that head looked fake as fuck.
Sure, yeah.
So,
So
like,
now, if it was you in the well, I don't think you would be fucking. That would have tricked your ass for sure.
I don't know. I might have grabbed it.
I don't think you would. Fuck you, Steve. You would have been panicking.
Oh,
You'd have
shit.
been screaming like a little bitch.
Get the fucking head away from me.
Help me!
Help me, baby
Help me!
Jesus.
Throw the rope down, please.
And then Phil would have just shut the well on me because that's the dickhead he is.
The heads weren't the wild thing to me. It was the fucking body.
You're like, where the fuck did that? Like,
That wasn't a fucking fake body.
that had to be fucking weighted.
That had to have been Nan.
Yeah. There had to be a fucking person. And they had to do the whole like they're dead. Like, come on, man. Like,
Yeah.
that'd have been funny if she hit that fucking body in the chest. They'd be like, goddamn bitch.
She had she had scuba down there, dude.
Because I literally thought, and I don't know why I fucking thought this, after I watched the movie and shit, and at the ending, I thought like all the people were like players in the game. Phil had to tell me, no, none of these people knew about it.
No, only the people like that
The
Muffy
fairy.
like grew up around, like the
The
fairy guy, the cousin, and the makeups effects guy.
Yeah. Like the people that needed to do it. So it was like, okay.
But
maybe-
everyone else didn't know.
And I thought they did. Boy, was I confused. But I mean, because like I was talking with him about it, and it's like, you think about it. Let's say you take a group of friends, y'all go to this house, and then you got this nefarious plan to play this fucking prank shit. Like, what do you got to? It's like this. Like, walk up, be like, all right, man, I'm gonna fake stab you. You got to go with it. And now you got to go sit in the shed outside for the next 3 fucking 8 hours or whatever. You know, like,
Well, we don't actually see anyone get fucked up.
it's fucked up.
Like, which is to me like that's the only thing pointing towards that it is they're pranks. But you would never think. I think the first time watching, I don't think you would.
yeah, because you
assume
think
that.
80s is kind of like you knew it was.
It was either
not-
going to be super violent or you're not going to see shit.
Yeah, it's a low budget movie, so they didn't have the budget to probably shoot the real gory shit and stuff like that, you know. But then again, not showing you leads you to go one way.
Right.
Well, that fucker died off screen. That fucker died off screen. But then, what would have been great is when all hell was breaking loose, if like the last 2 people were like running around like, oh shit, she's locking us in the house. And they like looked at like the shed or something. And then like, oh, fucking Clyde was over there staring out the window. Like, I thought this fucker was dead. Like, you couldn't hide for 15 more fucking minutes. You ruined the
He's just
game.
casually walking around the fucking yard.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's drunk as shit. Hey.
shit face. Got bored.
Because you think, like, I mean, now, these are all friends from school. Was it college or high school?
I don't know. It's some kind of. I think it's like a private high school, maybe.
Maybe. But you would think now, since all these people did this, would you not try to hire them as players in this game for when other people come? Because
That's a good point. Maybe they were helping out.
But because
But that's too many people walking around.
But the way I look at it is like this. If I like the idea, because she would have been like the first, I don't want to say escape room because you're not really escaping, but like I guess they do the dinners now. Murder mystery dinners.
Yeah, like a themed resort
and
kind of thing.
But again, that means if you did not hire your friends to be like, this was like y'all's audition, you get a whole brand new people. Man, people ain't gonna sign up for this. They're like, I know I'm going to this theme thing, but then it's like, okay, well, I'm gonna kill you. Now you gotta go sit out here and you don't get to enjoy shit. Fuck you, bitch.
Yeah, that's the problem with those fucking things. When you get taken out, what the fuck? You have to have like another place for them to go to have fun.
Yeah, you gotta have.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, and that's why if she had all her friends being like
an
stage actors,
an arcade. I don't fucking know.
I don't know, bowling alley. I don't
Billiards.
fucking know.
I
Yeah.
don't fucking know.
What is going on? Tough
Squash.
man. Just hanging out with everybody. But lo and behold, like this movie, it'd have been funny if the two people didn't make it to the fucking ferry on time at the beginning. Oh,
Actually, I read something funny about that. That guy. So there was a novelization of this movie, and the guy, the dude with the zipper was down.
yeah.
In the novel, he was banging out some married chick. That's why he was late, and that's why his zipper was down.
Jesus.
Something like that.
See, they didn't want to put that in the movie. They want wholesome enough.
That's got to be. I don't know. Apparently, in the novelization, there's like backstory to the fucking characters and shit.
I mean, yeah, you got more time to.
I guess, but like usually novelizations, they come after the movie. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
So
I
you
didn't know
can kind
if
of
this was,
just
like,
write
based
whatever
on
the fuck
something.
you want.
but what's up, buddy?
I could be wrong. It could have come out before. I don't fucking know.
Yeah, who knows? But then that'd have been funny if his zipper was down because he was banging this chick out, and then he showed up to where his girlfriend was, the ferry.
See,
Or-
that would have been like an interesting thing to put in the movie because that would put in the audience's mind that it could have been the fucking husband.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah. The husband could have been murdered.
Like, that's something this movie kind of needed, more red herrings.
yeah.
Like, more of a, like, who fucking done it. Like, if this whole thing's supposed to be like a theme thing, it should be like a who fucking done it. They try to pin it on Cliff or whoever the fuck that guy's name, Clive.
Yeah, I know
The
who you're
dude
talking
who
about.
dies in the beginning, quote unquote. But that's it. No one else. He's the only one. They just think it's him for the
Yeah.
entire movie.
Because he likes pulling pranks, I think. Yes.
No, for revenge. Because it was their fault. All right, so the kids pull a prank.
On the boat.
To Biff and the cousin?
I think so, with the knife.
Yeah, with the knife. They pull a prank.
Hey, I said give it a rest!
Clive, or Skip, whoever this fucking guy's name is, he jumps in to save the cousin and then ends up, quote unquote, dying. So they think he's coming back for revenge and killing them all.
You talking about that dude Buck? No, because nobody died in that scene on the
Skip.
ferry.
Or not died, but he got fucked up.
Like no, the guy that got fucked up, they jumped in, they got the guy out, everybody was out of the water, and it was the Buck guy that was like, he was the special effects dude that,
Yes.
that's the only person that got fucked up.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's who they thought was killing everybody.
But that would make no sense, because first off, I gotta be honest about this scene where it showed him throwing the hook. All right, cool. But then all of a sudden, I'm gonna get in the water and do it. Like, you know what? Obviously, they did not have an OSHA rules in the 80s.
The weird thing about that. Hey.
Hey, you calm your little ass down, Tufts.
Pause. Sorry, folks. He thinks life is hard.
Yeah, he can't.
Such a hard life.
Learn to jump up and open doors.
No more closed doors.
Yeah.
No more locked doors.
It's my house. But yeah, but that, like, what were you saying about, I think his name was Buck.
The only way this really makes sense, like, he had to have known about that prank, right?
Yeah, he knew about it.
For this to work. Right, but like, Muffy would have to know about it.
Yeah.
Him getting fucked up in the beginning was part of the whole
plan.
thing.
Yeah, because the ferry driver, that guy, and I want to say like the constable and the cousin were like the only ones into it.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Him getting like his face crushed was a part of the whole thing. Which means he would have had to gone into the water regardless.
Yeah.
Right?
Which, I guess so, but again, like...
And he had to hold that special effects in his pocket the entire
and then be like...
time. Bow! Just slap that shit on.
Like... And then again, they had to get him out quick enough because obviously it's wet. It's all fucked up. Might not stay on his face.
Right.
He comes drooping halfway off, and he's trying to rush him off. Like,
I want to know what kind of adhesive he's using, where he could just slap that shit on his face
some good
underwater.
shit. Yeah, that's some good shit.
Yeah. Or maybe he's got a twin.
Maybe he hit it under the dock,
Could be.
and then he just took it out.
Yeah.
But again, when he jumped off the boat to be like, "I'll try to get the fucking rope,"
Or we don't know how much time passed. Maybe
Yeah.
fucking an hour passed, and he was under the dock doing his makeup. I don't fucking know.
he pulled out his lunchbox and made it. But yeah, so he was like the first. I don't even want to say victim because I didn't think he died. He got fucked up.
He was a victim of circumstance.
Yeah, a victim of being stupid. Why are you in the water throwing shit?
Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Why would you?
The first person to die was in the boathouse.
Yeah, which was the cousin.
Yeah,
To
which
kind of get him. Maybe he was probably helping, right? Because he knew the whole time.
yeah. So you got to take him out first or make him disappear because they were like, "Where the fuck did he go to?"
Yeah.
Like, motherfucker got lost in the woods. Don't worry about what he's up to. He's out there smoking dope.
Because then he's got to go hang out with fucking Skip or whatever to get his makeup done.
And then, well, we were talking about this. That scene with the boat dock, that staircase. I really wanted the dude in the wheelchair to fall down it since Friday the 13th 2 did not give me that closure.
Yeah.
And the chick from Friday 2's in this movie.
He just tries to gap it down the stairs.
Yeah, even somebody fall down the steps, man. You ain't got to be in a fucking wheelchair.
He almost fell down the stairs. That's what I'm saying. Is like I don't know if that was on purpose or not.
Yeah, and I should have got that closure. They should have just like cut scenes and had dude falling down the steps and be like, when was there a dude in a wheelchair in this fucking movie?
He should have fallen down the stairs, broken his neck, and then the killer comes out and stabs him.
For no reason. He's already got a broken neck. I mean, he had broken legs to start off with because he was in a wheelchair.
Just got to put him out of his misery.
Yeah,
Man.
like-
It's a mercy killing.
You couldn't just let him just die alone.
He's the only one who actually dies in the fucking
Like,
movie.
no, you know, it'd be actually fucked up if it wasn't dude in a wheelchair. He fell down the steps, and then they were like, "Well, your legs are already broken. Now your neck's broken." And they just let him live like that. And they were like, "Oh, you're a victim of we didn't have good safety standards here." Like,
Right.
God damn it! Like, you already got a wheelchair, my man. They just prop him up. He's like,
Shut down, and you lose your house, bitch.
this show ain't even getting taken off. Like, it's not even going nowhere.
I need to know what happened to her fucking family because they're supposed to be rich, but she's going to be losing the house.
Yeah, unless she comes up with this concoction, which
Was her dad in prison or some shit for like laundering money? Like, what the fuck?
Ponzi schemes.
Or yeah, Ponzi scheme.
Yeah, like I mean, it was the '80s, man.
It
Like
could have got
He-
caught, man.
pyramid schemes, my friends. You had to draw it. Pyramid.
You gotta do it upside down.
Yeah. Upside down pyramid.
It's a trickle down. I've actually, dude, I went to a pyramid scheme thing and it was the upside down.
Like, what the fuck?
It was like they did like the trickle down.
They were trying to confuse you.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not buying
It's like
this.
it's still a fucking triangle, you ass.
Yeah, like, guess what?
Yeah, it was like a funnel kind of thing. It was, I don't know. It was fucking weird.
Like, funnels go.
We all have friends who got sucked into that shit, and then they convince you to go to one of those goddamn meetings, and you're trying to support your friend and not be a prick.
I'd have been like, I ain't going to that dumb shit.
I mean, I tried, but I got dragged there.
Help me.
Yeah, what they're really doing is fucking you over. Your
Yeah.
friends are trying to fuck you.
Because they got fucked. Like, piece of shit. But yeah, like, let's get a prequel to this movie to see, like, where the family got all this money and how
Or
would
how they
think-
lost their money.
Yeah, that too, because you think this house would already be paid for.
Yeah, you would think.
But I guess the taxes and shit. She's like, I can't afford that shit. Like, so I got to come up with fucking Clue and
Well-
invite people to play.
Just get online, get on to fucking Hustlers University, go be one of Andrew Tate's fucking whores, make some cash in the webcam game, come back, buy the house.
I mean, hell, if she would have done that, if Muffy, Buffy, Stuffy, whatever you want to call her, if she did that, guess what? She would have been a pioneer because she'd have been the first.
well, yeah.
Because this is 86, man. They didn't even have webcams.
She could have been the first internet pimp.
Yeah. Fuck it. And then guess what?
She'd been rich.
She could have fucking turned this into a fucking brothel. Fuck Clue.
True, man. It's like a
lot of-
Epstein Island.
Yeah. A lot of rooms in this place without the kids, though. Okay.
This
Like,
is- we get, well,
these
yeah.
are 18.
They're
and up
kids
that wanna do it.
themselves, man.
They're look.
I don't know how old they're supposed to
Yeah,
be.
we're not going. I don't think they're that young. They're old enough to be doing whatever the fuck they want. They got to be like college.
Apparently,
age.
everyone's parents are fucking dead, so I don't fucking know.
They killed all their fucking parents.
Could have.
April Fools!
They're like little psychopaths.
Yeah. Because, like I said, especially, you got to think, if you were in that scenario, and it's, I guess it's like a fucked up game of tag. It's like, okay, the killer tags you with this fake death that you got to go along with. She's got to sell you on this real quick, real fast. And if you're like, fuck's wrong with you? I got some questions about this. You know, like, you ain't got time for questions because you have to get taken out now.
Yeah, it's kind of like that tag zombie game. You ever play that? Where like you tag someone, they become a tagger with you.
Where did you play that at?
Oh, when I was a fucking kid.
I thought it was like an actual fucking place.
What, you think I go somewhere and do this shit?
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe you fucking moonlight. I don't know. I'm like, what? Do you get a paintball gun to shoot the zombies? Get away from me, motherfucker.
Jesus Christ.
What?
I'm fucking moonlighting at fucking Adventure Landing.
Yes. Phil, that's why he's talking about all these kids, Epstein Island. Like, he's playing with kids, man. I got to get off this fucking podcast. I got to get out of here for the fucking feds show up.
How dare you, sir?
We got you. But
honestly, like, there's not much to this movie. It's not a bad movie, but there's not a lot really going on. You get a lot of, like, interpersonal things happening.
yeah.
And you get, like, these little bits of, like, people's backstories that are never really explained. Like, old, like, farm dude's backstory, that never really gets explained at all.
No. Or the dude, like you said earlier, with the dude with the pistol. He never used a pistol.
That's the same guy. That's the guy I'm talking about. The dude, he found like articles in his drawer and stuff like that.
Oh, like 6 Dead in the Fog or whatever.
And like you said, he has a pistol that never comes into play.
Good. I just gotta be honest. Like, if we were in that situation, or anybody in their right fucking sane mind, and you had a fucking 6-shooter, I don't give a fuck if that fucking knife, fucking machete, whatever you got, bitch, is fake. You're getting shot if I got that gun. The minute you pop out like, haha, boop.
Yeah, but the thing is, I don't think Muffy was like coming at them with a knife. I think Muffy was just showing up and was like, hey, this is what we're doing.
And they were like, okay.
Yeah, because they're all pranksters.
Yeah, like somehow you got every goddamn prankster hanging out together.
In these movies, yeah, like, people are like super into like April Fools. I've never known anyone to be into it.
I know people that play pranks. Like, I used to play pranks. Like, this is going to sound horrible. I pranked my mom one time and told her I had lung cancer.
Jesus
And
Christ.
then, like, I didn't, obviously. So,
what is wrong with you?
but look, I told her, like, after 5 minutes. And then, like, the year after, I was like, you're going to be a grandmother. And I was like, April Fools. And then June that year rolled around, and it was like, you're going to be a grandmother. And she's like, it's not April. And I'm like, haha. So guess what? Steve don't be doing no April Fool's shit no more. I'll prank you the other 364 days.
That is the shittiest prank I've ever fucking heard, Steve.
You had to fucking do shit that was
Mom,
real.
Sit down.
No, I was in the army and I called her and I was like,
Steve, there's a lot of things that are real. Okay?
I was like, man, I was like,
you picked lung cancer.
well, yeah. I mean,
Your poor mother, man. Your poor
well, you know
mother.
what she said when I was like, Mom, I'm just fucking with you. It's April Fool's. And she was like, if it's not you playing these fucking pranks, it's your fucking father. Like, so guess what? I guess I won up Dad that year. I don't fucking know. I don't know what his prank was. But it's like,
Yeah, I never really played pranks. One time like, you ever do the thing where you like pull someone's chair out? Like they stand up, you pull their chair out, they sit down, they fall.
yeah.
I wasn't even like trying to do that for real. I like pulled the kid's chair out. I thought he saw it. Like I was trying to like
And he busted his ass.
I was trying to be obvious, like
Yeah.
just like messing with my buddy, you know. Like he was like a school friend. We weren't that fucking close.
Yeah.
You know, I pull his chair out, thinking that he sees it. He sits down hard, son, and he whacks the back of his head on the seat of the chair, like those hard school
Yeah.
chairs.
God damn, you're a dick.
And I never played a prank again.
Yeah. See, I mean, I guess yours is like,
I felt terrible.
yours
I was
is
like,
not as bad as mine was, but you know, like telling people lung cancer. Hey, Mom, guess what?
Hey, Mom, guess what? I'm done.
I mean, I had a good backstory. I was like,
I
I woke
stage 8
up
lung
and I was
cancer.
coughed this morning because I'm a smoker, and I was like, I coughed a little blood, and I went to the doctor, and they checked me out, and then they said, hey, you got some lung cancer. I thought it was a great backstory. I was young, okay? I was like 20,
Fucking little psychopath.
21. That's not a little psychopath. I had to fucking get some April Fools, man. But like I said, I ain't pranking no more. I don't play that shit.
Just one big prank.
So if I ever say like, I got lung cancer or anything nowadays, it's probably legit. It's not a joke. Like, I wouldn't be like, I was just fucking with
I
y'all.
don't even know how to say that, man. That's cool.
I mean, I'm 43 this fucking year, so guess what? I can't be joking about fucking ailments like, yo, I got
That's
arthritis.
true.
Like,
There's a point where you can't be fucking around.
yeah, because you get to a certain age and you're like, man, I got cancer. Everybody starts losing their shit, and then you're like, I'm just fucking with y'all. But then 2 weeks later, you find out you really do got some fucking cancer,
Yeah.
and they're like, shut the fuck up, and you're like, nah, I'm for real
Yeah,
this
man.
time.
Cried wolf.
Yeah, I'm not doing it. So if I say I got cancer,
Cried
guess what? It was
deadly
nice knowing y'all.
disease.
Yeah, give me some radiation. Let's do this. I'm out. But yeah, it's like you think, like you were saying, these movies, you get all these people together that are pranksters. Like I said, there had to be somebody in this movie that was like more grounded. Like, again, the guy with the pistol. And the minute you show,
True.
wow, just fucking, jumping the gun on shit.
He was the more realistic. Yeah, the gun needed. I'm not saying someone needed to die, although I would have liked that. Something needed to fucking happen.
Like, at least get some shots off or something.
Like the dude at the end should have found it while he was hanging. Should have like found it
yeah.
or something. I don't know.
No, because then he would have shot Buck in that fucking closet.
Yeah.
He showed up with the fucking shit on
Well,
him.
that's what I'm
kissed
saying.
him.
Is like he should have.
Buck
would've
tried to
been-
Brokeback Mountain this. He was like kissing dude on the forehead. He's like, hey, baby.
I mean, awesome if he shows up and shoots him in the fucking eye.
Yeah.
That's fucked up.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you think about it. He got locked in the fucking closet. He's beating on it, calling, I love you, blah, blah, blah. All your friends are in there laughing because they can hear this shit. But then this dude is in the closet and shows up. And if he had a pistol, I don't think he'd ever kissed him on the forehead. He just shot that motherfucker. What the fuck?
Oh, for
Boom!
sure. Yeah.
Like,
Either shoots him in the head or like shoots him in the kneecap, and he's like, ah,
yeah. Like,
ah.
I mean, dude, motherfucker's already in distress.
I'm crippled.
Like, you can't jump up and be like, surprise, motherfucker, because you're getting shot if they got a gun.
Where'd he come from?
He was in the goddamn closet.
He's just standing in the fucking closet,
I don't think he was standing. I think he was like hiding, and he just popped the fuck
standing
up.
real
Like,
still against the fucking wall.
I mean, I guess with all the shit going on, of course, I would like to know, like at the end, when Muffy showed up and was stabbing the back door, and then like using the knife to open the door. What the fuck? I ain't never seen nobody do this shit.
Look, first off, Muffy, it's your house. Where's the key?
Yeah, exactly.
You fucking dumb twat.
Also, why you running around with nails and a hammer, hammering windows closed?
Right? Again, this is your house.
Guess what?
Muffy.
The minute that bitch would have ran off, I'd have smashed that glass. I don't know if you understand. Glass shatters. I'm climbing right back out that fucking window.
I mean, I get why she's doing it. She needs to like get them to go
Guide
to a
them
certain
to-
place.
Yeah. But guess what? You got to have the element of, what if this motherfucker don't follow your fucking plan?
Yeah, Muffy's plan is weird because like the people that are going to be coming to her little B&B or whatever know what the fuck is happening.
Yeah.
Why are you torturing your friends? That last dude needs to go to therapy.
Which one was
He
that?
thinks his girlfriend is being slaughtered in another fucking room.
Oh, yeah.
The one that's locked in the closet.
Oh, yeah. He's got some issues, my man.
Now he's a cheater, so maybe he kind of deserved it.
Well,
Fucking
you know what happened to that guy, don't you? I know what happened. Years later, he started a house fucking company working on houses, and then he had to fight the leprechaun. Because that was the dude in the leprechaun with Jennifer Aniston.
Oh, was it really?
Yeah.
All right. He did kind of look familiar, yeah.
Yeah. Well, he had that look of like somebody that was in like a lot of 80s like horror movies.
He
But then I was
did,
like,
yeah.
wait a minute. I was like, no, that fucker was in Leprechaun.
Oh my.
Yeah. But that's what happened to him. That trauma paid off in
Had a hell of a
low-budget house.
career.
Yeah.
He got to meet Jennifer Aniston, I guess.
Yeah, I guess so. Hey, lady.
And Biff.
Yeah, and Biff. And the chubby dude from Pee-wee's Big Adventure.
That's right.
That dude had a bomb-ass fucking tub in the movie. No.
But
But,
there's not much to say about this movie. Like,
no, it's a good movie. I enjoyed it.
it is the only like there are some weird things that kind of threw me off. Like it's oddly shot. Like it looks good. Like I don't know if what we watched was like a remaster of it or something.
Yeah, it might
but
have
it
been.
looks really fucking good, and the cinematographer is actually pretty good. But the weird thing is, did it not seem like there was like missing shots? Like there's no like, it didn't seem like there was a lot of like, it was a lot of like establishing shots or like wide shots.
Yeah.
Like there wasn't a lot of like punch-ins on things.
Kind
you
of like it
notice
was
that
like
at all?
scene
Like,
and
I don't know.
scene. Like it wasn't like
Well, it was
nothing
like it was like they shot it once from one angle and then didn't shoot any other angles. You know what I'm saying? Like there's no other like inserts anywhere. It didn't feel that way at least.
Maybe.
And also it's oddly quiet. There's no music really.
Yeah, very
Like occasionally you get some music, but there's no like score.
like
through the-
build up music to like
No, there's none of that. It's
Like how
it's a quiet
Friday
movie.
the 13th, Halloween. They all got that moniker when the bad shit's happening, and this is just
Well, when anything is happening, there's usually like some kind of score, like
That
leading
kinda-
you to the emotion you're supposed to be feeling. And this is a quiet movie
yeah.
for the most part. There is some music, but
Like I said, with me, like the beginning of it kind of drug a little too far. I would have liked, I guess you call it the pranks, not the deaths, to start happening sooner. But it's like, okay, you got to build it. But I like the movie. I mean,
yeah, I think it's actually a pretty solid movie.
for being an 80s wannabe slasher flick.
Especially like once you kind of get the twist. Like looking back, it's like, well, they couldn't have done like really like super gory things.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't have made it like you couldn't have had like crazy kills, you know?
No,
because
because
that
you're
wouldn't
not
have
really
made
killing these people.
any fucking sense.
Like I said, the only thing that I would like to change from this movie would be the actual ending. Like, you already faked this out with everybody still alive. That bitch should have cut that bitch's throat for the baby prank then.
I thought they were fucking lovers. Muffy and
Nan.
That's the ending I wanted, Steve.
No, I wanted to see her really cut her throat and be like, yeah, you think that
Yeah, that
fucking
would've
recording's a goddamn prank now, bitch?
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, it's kind of a bummer because they kind of even at the end, Nan seems upset.
Yeah.
Now, of course, she's I guess just trying to play her for the end of this movie,
Maybe.
the fake out, you know.
And he's got to go back and look at the winking Jack in the Box.
Yeah, I got.
You know, that Jack in the Box like this. He's like this.
I didn't notice it.
Bling. Like,
Maybe I turned it off before that. I don't know.
I mean,
And we
okay.
got like her weird backstory about being fucking pranked when she was a child, Muffy.
She was sexually assaulted. No, what,
Dude,
Jesus?
dude, a part of me like legit, because like I've only seen this movie. I think I've only seen it once. And
Oh,
it was
shit.
it was a while ago. Like I didn't remember that at all.
Yeah,
Like the flashback, I didn't remember that.
yeah, because like with me, I mean, I saw this movie in the 80s, and this one kind of did go together in my memory with Slaughter High because it was all April Fool shit,
Sure, yeah.
and it was like, okay,
This
wait
movie
a
did
minute.
a better job at like doing April Fool's things.
Yes,
Like Slaughter High, I don't know.
maybe they
But that's what's so weird. Slaughter High was meant to be called April Fool's Day, but like it didn't feel like an April Fool's movie.
Mm-mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no.
Except for I guess the prank in the beginning, that was an April Fool's thing. I
that wasn't
guess?
even a fucking prank, man. You
Yeah, that
swirling
was-
this motherfucker butt
That
naked
was
with
fucking assault.
Yeah. But you go to jail for that now. Like back in the day, they'd have been like, don't fucking do it again. You better get your ass in class. You got a detention. Nowadays, you be going down to the magistrate, having a little talk.
And the weird thing about Slaughter High 2 is that only one of the kills was a prank, right? The acid in the beer.
Yeah.
And that's the only one that was a prank, I guess, unless you count the electrocution.
Yeah, like,
I don't fucking know.
yeah, this movie did way better
it
with
did it better
the
with
pranks.
the pranks. Yeah.
I will give it that. I enjoyed this movie more. I would like to know what I rated Slaughter High.
I
wanna say it
think
was
you
like
said like
3 or 4.
3.5, and I gave it 4.
Yeah, because I mean, I'm gonna give this movie. Let's see. I'll give this movie 7. I wish there was a wheelchair man falling down some goddamn steps. Out of 10. I want a wheelchair. The only time I've seen somebody get fucked up in a wheelchair is Mac and me. Twice. He fell off a cliff and he got blew up by a gas station. I want to see more people. He likes seeing kids get fucked up. I want to see people in wheelchairs get fucked up.
Jesus Christ. I'm going to give this movie 6.5 unseen cutout lesbian scenes out of 10. Not even lesbian love storylines out of 10.
Did they remake this movie?
I feel like they did.
I feel like they might have too.
this is the kind of movie that usually gets remade.
But it's
right?
kind of like if they did remake it, obviously we have no fucking clue, so you can call us fucking stupid.
I didn't look it up.
But I would hope they changed it. and like some people really did get fucking murdered.
That would be interesting, yeah.
That would be a different, like, even if it's just the last chick getting her throat cut.
It is kind of a difficult thing to do because you really can't show. Like, if you wanted to do gore, it would have to be like after the fact.
Yeah. But and plus, even though, like, if you're remaking it, you know, you're kind of, okay, I don't see why this should be remade, not remake. You know what I'm saying? Like, not a movie for movie.
Right. Not like,
Like a reimagining.
Not like a scene for scene.
Reimagining.
Like, yeah.
I think it would deserve a reimagining where somebody was slighted and they're killing these motherfuckers. Because obviously, if it's the same movie and you go into it, you've already seen the movie before. So I'm just
true. I don't
watching
know.
a new looking thing.
Yeah, you'd have to come up with like a different fun twist.
Yeah, different twist. Because you can't do this twist again. The only way you could do this twist again is if Buffy
Put
was
Bruce
really,
Willis with the pussy in it.
yes, like fucking Sleepaway Camp. And then Bruce Willis like I mean, he won't remember his lines, but, you know, it's cool. He ain't got to have lines. He's got to show up at the end, and she takes her wig off, and it's bald head Bruce Willis.
We could just CG his ass.
Just CG. He ain't got to say lines. He's got to.
I think he sold his likeness.
Yeah, so he's going to be in
we got this.
Our reimagining Bruce Willis.
Yeah, we got to see how expensive it is to fucking buy his likeness for 10 seconds or so.
Yeah. That fucker's going to want $1 million.
Probably. Yeah,
Man,
you're probably right.
I'll wait till he's gone, and then we'll get it cheaper.
All right, so look out for our fucking...
reimagining an April Fool's Day.
Yeah, our crowdfunding link.
Would you like to donate to this?
Yeah.
I think some of these movies, if we did do them, our silly ideas, they could work. I'm not saying they would work. They could.
They would work in a way. They'd
Yeah.
at least be like shitty and funny.
A niche fucking audience. They would like our
Very
fucked up
small
shit.
amount of people would want to watch our shit movies.
Exactly. And we would appreciate it.
But yeah, I'm done.
Yeah, I'm good with this movie. I hope everybody had a good April Fool's Day and you didn't do lung cancer to your loved ones or pull chairs out from people.
Fucking asshole.
I know, I am an asshole. I'm just a bad person.
Oh, Jesus.
So I'm not even going to do the spill because it's hard to say asshole things like that and then be like, feel free to like us. Like, that's kind of fucking...
I know I just told everyone I'm a giant piece of shit.
Yeah.
But go ahead and like and subscribe
Yeah.
to our fucking channel.
Just like us because we're pieces of shit. We would love for y'all to talk to us. Like you know, like...
Come back and we'll try to win you over.
We don't want to talk to these fuckers with their bad attitudes and their shitty jokes. Like, it's a fucking life, man.